Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm so excited. Today is my first mukbang video, and I decided to go for Five Guys today. It's actually my first time eating for the whole day. I usually do skip breakfast, but it's past breakfast time, so I'm ready to dig in. So I'm gonna get some ketchup and dip the Cajun fries that I got from there and give it a try. So good. And I love spicy stuff, so this hits the spot. On my burger, I got cheese, lettuce, bacon, and jalapenos. So, I'm obviously not a blonde, but I had a blonde moment when I went to go pick up my food. So I asked the cash register for a cheeseburger, the little cheeseburger bacon, or however you pronounce it. And she was like, okay, and she rung it up. And then I'm gonna ask her, does it come with cheese on it? The lady looked at me like, hello. Have you ever had any of those moments where you just don't know why you ask certain questions or said a certain thing? I was so embarrassed. I actually didn't recognize that I asked her this question until I got back in the car. And I was like, oh, that's why she gave me that look. She gave me a look like, ma'am, are you slow? I love these fries. They're so good. So I'm gonna jump into the burger now and give the burger a try. It's so good. I actually haven't had a burger in such a long time because I've been trying to not eat meat every day to just give my digestive system a little time to, do what it needs to do. Give it a break from digesting such hard food. But this burger tastes so good. It's such a hot day today. I live in Florida. The weather is so up and down. Just the other day it was raining cats and dogs outside. But now it's just like so sunny and bright. So it's like move out day for my apartment complex that I stay out. And everybody's cleared out. It looks so nice and peaceful. My husband and I actually had neighbors above us who used to scream and yell every night. But now they moved out. So I'm so happy about that. They would argue way in the hours of the night, like at 3 a.m. And it was so embarrassing because I had a friend who stayed the night. She came way from Atlanta and traveled here to Florida, and she needed a place to stay. So we told her she could stay in our guest room. And then the next morning, she told us that she wasn't even able to sleep because of the neighbors were screaming at each other. I felt so bad. So good. And actually, another funny thing, it seems like we're always having neighbors who yell at each other. One day, when I was home alone, I just all of a sudden heard a couple screaming at each other right here in the hallway outside our apartment door. And it just got crazy. The girls started screaming and saying, "Help me, help me." And it was right like outside my door. I immediately like froze up. I didn't know what to do. I kind of felt bad. Should I go out and risk myself being shot? I didn't know if anybody had a gun or nothing. I don't know. So instead, I just called the police. I was literally shaking. It was so scary. And but anyway, the couple screamed and yelled some more, and then I believe they went upstairs and started yelling. That's when I opened my door, and the neighbor across from me opened his door as well. And I was like, oh my goodness, what's going on? I said, did you help the person out or what happened? He was like, oh, I opened my door and the girl was on the floor, so I just shut it again because, you know, he didn't want to get risk being shot either, or a knife, you know. I kind of felt bad. What would you do in that situation? Would you have opened your door and tried to break up the fight, knowing there's a possibility that there could have been a weapon used? You know, stuff like that is pretty scary. But the cops did end up coming, so that was great, and no one got hurt. The cops did end up speaking to the young lady and the young man involved in the altercation. So, and we all were questioned about what we heard and things like that. Gonna need more ketchup soon. I eat everything with ketchup. But yeah, it was resolved. I think the girl still stayed with him because I was still hearing arguments even after that day. Not as intense, but still. And I do believe it was the guy who was the one hitting her and not the other way around. It's sad when, you know, situations like that happen. Domestic violence is never the way to go. Yes, if anyone's in an abusive relationship, please get out of it. One second, guys. I'll be right back. Gotta fill up on my ketchup. Gotta open it. Film. Wow. Clumsy old me. You can stay there for now. Well, no. I don't like seeing messes. Alright. Back to eating. So yeah, it's been really hot. Do you like the summer months, or are you a fall person? What's your favorite season? Look at this one. So much seasoning. My camera. Oh, it doesn't want to focus. But so much seasoning is so good. I'd say my favorite season is spring. I like spring. Well, no. I actually like fall the best. I love the windy afternoons where the wind is just ruffling through your hair. So relaxing. And then all the different colors on the trees of yellow and brown. It's like a canvas, like you're walking past a canvas when you walk past the trees in the fall. God's work of art. So, what inspired me to do these mukbangs is really, I just love the Korean culture. When I actually love watching Korean dramas. I need to catch up on some. I haven't watched it in a while. But I love their shows. I love their culture, everything about it. And then when I learned about, you know, that you could like eat on camera and people watch you, I was like, hey, I love to eat. Why not give it a go? So we'll see where this goes. They gave me a lot of fries. Good. The jalapenos add just the right kick to this burger. So I guess a little bit about me for my first video is that I'm a Christian. I love God. I got saved when I was in the beginning of my college years. I believe in about 2010 or so. And since then, I've just been on this walk with God, trying to be a good Christian and follow His commands and just love His law. And love people. I'm also an introvert. Sometimes I feel introverts could be misunderstood. Because, you know, we like to be in our own thoughts sometimes. And sometimes people don't understand that when you don't want to talk to them at the moment, they kind of take it personally. But it's nothing personal. I know for me, I just need that moment of, you know, relaxation and just time to rewind for myself. But yeah, I used to be extremely shy though too when I was in school, when I was in high school and things like that. I wouldn't even try to hold a conversation. They'll still believe like maintaining the proper conversations is important to learn because you're going to be around people forever. Yeah. I've learned how to make conversations so people don't feel like I dislike them. Because I don't want people to feel that way. I used to be very insecure about my introvertedness though at one point. I used to thought, you know, if only I could be an extrovert. But now I've come to accept my introvertness. There's nothing wrong with it. Are you an introvert or extrovert? Well, this was really good, guys. Thumbs up to 5 Guys. But I think I have got my introvert ways from my mom. She's more of the quiet one. And my dad, he can talk to everyone. When we go to the store with him, he'll ask the cashier everything about their life, and he could just create conversation from thin air. I feel like it's an art. But I think I'm going to finish the rest for later. But what would you guys like to see me eat next? And just give me some suggestions. I hope that you enjoyed my video, and I hope to make more videos and just have fun. Alright, thanks for watching.